It took them 65 years. After battling malaria, dysentery, thick vegetation, inhospitable local tribe, the survey was completed with a closing accuracy of 7.2 feet. This was the largest single measurement on the surface of the earth that ever attempted. Yes, I am talking about the Great Trigonometrical Survey of India. And I am your host Abhijit, and you are watching Datum. In the year 1799, British surveyor Colonel William Lambton set out to prove that Earth was a spheroid. In 1802, he undertook a massive survey, which is part of a great arc experiment just to prove his point. Sadly, in 1823, Colonel Lambton passed away and George Everest took over the reign of survey. The Great Indian Trigonometric Survey was started on 10th April 1802 near Madras, now Chennai, on a small Perumbakkam hill. By 1824, George Everest has completed the baseline measurement up to Kalyanpur, or more precisely Sironj. Now this place Sironj in Kalyanpur district played a major part in the GTS survey. Sironj is about 110 km from Bhopal, located in almost central location of India and was a central part of the North-South Great Arc Survey and a junction point for West to East survey. The ruins of GTS survey still exist in a village called Bhuritori on Guna Road. Incidentally, this GTS station is about 70 km north of Tropics of Cancer. And at this point, George Everest completed his first astronomical observation in the year 1824. The northernmost baseline measurement of Great Arc at Dehradun was completed in 1835. Baseline calculations from Sironj to Dehradun completed in 1837, and the calculation differed by only 7.2 feet compared to today's measurement. Based on the observations made on 1823 and 1824, George Everest published a paper called An Account of the Measurement of an Arc of the Meridian between the parallels of 20 degree and 3 minute and 24 degree and 7 minute. And the publication year was 1830. George Everest was able to calculate the equatorial radius and the polar radius based on these astronomical observations that were carried out at Bhuritori village near Sironj in Kalyanpur district. Thus born a new datum, a spheroid, which was later renamed as Everest 1830 and Kalyanpur as its origin. One day in 1852, a young man named Radhanath Sikdar all of a sudden came to his boss and announced that, "Sir, I have discovered the highest mountain in the world." After 4 years of computing many baselines and observations from 6 different angles, this guy found the height of the peak 15 to be exactly 29,000 feet. However, the Surveyor General Andrew Work took another 4 years to confirm this data, but he added another 2 feet to the calculation because he thought 29,000 feet is a too perfect number to be correct. Today, the height of the peak 15 stands at 29,035 feet, merely 35 feet off the calculation of a survey which was done 170 years back. We also have to consider that the Everest gains about a meter or 3.28 feet every century. So we can safely say that Radhanath Sikdar, the great Bengali survey computer, measured the height of a peak which is now known as Everest with an accuracy of 0.001%. That is one great feat of surveying and survey computation. This GTS survey was a great achievement and a part of our Indian heritage and history. now lies entirely in ruin. We'll be lucky if we can even recover 1% of the entire GPS stations. With the advancement of the GPS technology and a continental drift of about 7 cm a year on an average, this 200-year-old survey data is of practically no use today, except for a bygone history which most of us completely forgot. In today's world, we cannot even imagine carrying out a 423,000 km of triangulation observed from a theodolite which weighed about half a ton, a 100-feet surveyor's chain, and a very ungainly zenith telescope. And all of these were carried across the India through the length and breadth from north to south and east to west on a bullock cart through the hilly terrain and unpassable jungles. And today we carry all these equipments and much more in our shirt pocket. So long, my friend. Thank you for being here with me till the end. Hope I have earned your subscription and your thumbs up. We'll meet again. Till then, be curious and be safe.